The Nyungne practice has a rich and ancient lineage that can be traced back to its origins directly from Avalokitesvara, Bodhisattva of Compassion, to Gelungma Palmo Vikchuni Sri, a renowned Indian nun. The lineage continued through to Jangtsem Dawa Shonu and Yeshe Sangpo in India, and then passed to Palpo Benyawa in Nepal before arriving in Tibet with Jangtsem Dawa Gyaltsen. It was eventually transmitted to Gyaltse Togme, the revered composer of the famous 37 practices of Bodhisattva, from whom it spread throughout Tibet, becoming widely practiced and revered. These days, Nyungne is practiced mostly by the Himalayans and is followed in all 4 schools of Tibetan Buddhism. The Tibetan word Nyungne refers to a practice that involves reducing negative actions of the body, speech, and mind by remembering Avalokitesvara and remaining in that state. Nyungne, when practiced with a pure heart, is a powerful and rigorous purification practice. It purifies negative actions of body, speech, and mind, helps to purify all 4 root downfalls, remove obstacles and appeases illness, and generates great merit. The ultimate purpose of Nyungne is the attainment of supreme enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Avalokitesvara himself proclaimed that by completing 8 cycles of Nyungne, practitioners will be reborn in the pure land of Amitabha Buddha after passing away. Even completing only 1 cycle of Nyungne will spare the practitioner from being reborn in the 3 lower realm: animal realm, hungry ghost realm, and hell realm. Thus, Avalokitesvara inspires practitioners to engage in Nyungne. At Nagi Nunnery, the Nyungne holds significant importance for the nuns and is therefore observed several times each year. The Nyungne text suggests that the best time to practice Nyungne is during Saga Dawa, the 4th month of the Tibetan calendar, and considered to be the most auspicious month of the year. The nuns of Nagi Nunnery begin their extensive Nyungne fasting retreat every year on the first day of Saga Dawa and conclude on the 17th day. The nuns also follow 1 cycle, but 3 days, of Nyungne each year during the Dasai festival of Nepal. Immediately upon completion of 3-year retreat, the retreatant nuns perform 108 cycles of Nyungne. Additionally, it is believed that the 3 other months in the year which have days commemorating important events in the Buddha's life, Chotul Duchen, Chokar Duchen, and Lavab Duchen, are also ideal for practicing Nyungne. Moreover, the months which mark the 12th significant act of Buddha's life are also considered very auspicious for Nyungne practice. When selecting a location to practice Nyungne, it is best to choose a place where Buddhas and Bodhisattvas have achieved enlightenment or siddhis. This could include monasteries, nunneries, or other sacred sites. However, if practicing at home is preferred, it is important to ensure that the practice area is clean and beautifully decorated. Nyungne is a fasting retreat that is done in cycles, with each cycle lasting for 2 days. The first day of each cycle is a preparation day. when the practitioners eat only one meal in the afternoon and are only allowed to drink after the meal. The second day is the main fasting day, when the practitioners do not eat any food or take any drink at all, not even water, and silence is followed, except when reciting prayers and mantras. For the 17-day Nyungne, the nuns follow an 8 Nyungne cycle back-to-back over 16 days, plus 1 day of conclusion, which is the Tsok day. It is recommended that one of the fasting days should fall on either on the auspicious 8th day or the auspicious 15th day of the Tibetan month. The nuns have considered these requirements when scheduling the timings for their practice. During the Nyungne practice, there are 4 main lessons that are followed every day. Each of these lessons has a further 4 branches, which makes 16 lessons in total. The first main lesson is Ngondro. It is a preliminary practice in which the practitioners first cleanse and purify their bodies and dress in clean clothing before entering the puja hall. Second, they offer mandalas to the gurus, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and lineage gurus, while reciting refuge prayers and giving rise to bodhicitta, the aspiration to attain enlightenment in order to help all sentient beings. Third, they chant confession and forgiveness prayers. Fourth, they take 8 seals for 1 day for following the 8 Mahayana precepts: no killing, stealing, sexual activity, telling lies, taking intoxicants, eating after midday, singing, dancing, playing music, sitting on high seats. The second main lesson is Ngoshi. First, the practitioners clean and prepare mandalas with beautiful decorations and consecrate the object of the puja. Second, they recite refuge prayers and give rise to bodhicitta, and chant prayers to accumulate merit. Third, they do a self-visualization where they visualize themselves as the 1,000-armed Avalokiteshvara and chant long, average, and concise mantras of Avalokiteshvara. Fourth, they performed a front visualization where they visualize Avalokiteshvara in the form of themselves and again chant long, average, and concise mantras of Avalokiteshvara. The third main lesson, Thunsam, is a post-meditation activity between formal practices. First, Sakchun Tulpa is performed, during which the practitioners accumulate merit, clear out obscurations, and praise Avalokiteshvara and the gurus with melodious songs. The main praise is composed by Gelongma Palmo, Bhikshuni Sri. While reciting her prayer, the practitioners prostrate and remember the qualities of Avalokiteshvara while also visualizing Bhikshuni Sri just above their heads, helping and motivating them. Second, the practitioners read supplication prayers. Third, pujas and dharmas are offered to Dharmapalas, Nagas, and Bhumipatis, landlords, for protection during the practice. Fourth, 4 to 5 different types of Mollam prayers are performed. The fourth main lesson, Jeki Chawa, consists of the concluding prayers. First, the practitioners perform prayers to seek forgiveness for the mistakes of repetition, mispronunciation, and other errors made during the Nyungne. They also confess, regret, and ask for forgiveness for the times they felt dullness and agitation. Second, the practitioners receive the accomplishments or siddhis. Third, they perform prayers called entering into and emerging from, because the self and front visualization practice should emerge at the end of the puja. Fourth, practitioners perform dedication prayers and prayers of auspiciousness. It is not necessary to be able to read the entire lessons of Nyungne to participate in this practice. Even a household practitioner who can only chant the 6-syllable mantra of Avalokitesvara can practice and attain equal benefits to the nuns who can perform the rituals fully. Practitioners are ranked in 3 levels. The highest rank is held by the perfect practitioner who possesses both lineage empowerment and permission to practice. The second rank is held by the average practitioner who has the empowerment but lacks permission. Finally, the third and the lowest rank belongs to those who do not have the empowerment but have been granted permission to practice and are eager to follow the commitment or samaya. May Avalokitesvara grace us and remind us that the root of peace and happiness is Lord Buddha's teachings. In the heart of every being, may there be compassion and wisdom. May the teachings flourish in the world.